No.
On the topic of, I guess, Skinner box microtransactions, did you hear what Monolith is doing with Shadow of War? I don't think we've discussed
single
that.
Player?
It's single player.
Yeah.
With grind boxes that you can pay real money for.
Yeah, so it's like single player pay to win, which is like, what? How?
Yep.
Yay! It's just like Dead Space 3, because no one learns from anything.
That is what everyone has said. They're like, how are they making Dead Space 3's mistake all over again?
Hooray! It already killed one franchise, let's just take more with it. Until it's this gargantuan mid-city sinkhole that everyone has to learn from.
Yep. And all the indie games are just like living off in La La Land, completely oblivious.
I was playing with Keith, and then I wasn't able to do something at the last second because the game switched over. Keith, what was I doing? Keith, help me.
What were you doing? I don't know.
I was doing something right before.
Were you pinata?
No. I was doing something last time we played. I was gonna do something, and then the mission started, and I wasn't able to do it.
I mean, your next mission's probably to build 5 healing pads.
Okay, I mean, you can turn it up if you want to. I just turned it down.
I was upgrading my hero.
Oh.
That's what
I don't even remember when the last time was we played.
Wait.
Because we've been all EDF
Acquired
hype
nodes
lately.
and skill tree have not been purchased. What do we need to buy?
It's because EDF knows how to scale up a game.
You still need to buy the skill that requires you to upgrade your character.
Oh yeah, I can't evolve until I buy...
There's a fork of the tree for each of the 4 classes that has like a big 2 and a star.
Right, and I need some skill points. I need 3 skill points, and then I'll be able to evolve.
Could this game please load more slowly?
Well, it's my fault. Watch this.
How is it your fault though? Because like we can play without you.
Oh. Yeah, like I'm already in the game.
Yeah. This game just takes an eternity to load for some reason. I don't know why.
Mine's at 74, 75%.
Well, I mean, we're just going to be in a mission. All you have to do is make a bunch of Healy traps once you get in, and then problem solved.
Yep.
And open that crafting menu. Alright, I will now proceed to not take a single step, and open my trap menu.
Okay.
There's a healing pad. Do I have a lower level healing pad that probably costs more, I think? Alright.
So there's Fortnite.
Now, the interesting thing is, the game that you and Bird have been playing, what is it called? Dying Light or something?
Yeah, Dying Light.
Yeah, that seems... That's like the game, the way that you guys describe, you know, saving heroes, or not heroes, saving survivors and making sure that you have accommodations for them and everything. It reminds me of what I thought this game was going to be.
I would agree.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
I mean, even the other game sounds like that.
State of Decay. Yeah, well, State of Decay really is that.
It really is what you probably thought this game would be. Except for not the Minecraft building.
Yeah, there's no Minecraft
This game doesn't
building.
have zombies in it.
Basically has zombies in it. Alright,
so
I made my 5 healing
zombies.
pads.
They're I don't know, huskies or something.
I do actually, like, vastly prefer this game's visual style to any of the games we've discussed. But that's not enough to, like,
it also had more budget
around.
than any of those games, I think.
That's a good point.
It was also
it was genuinely an indie
years.
game. It was originally like some poor sap's idea of like a MMORPG that didn't pan out because they couldn't handle it resource-wise, so they turned it into a different game.
Yep.
Wait, this started as an MMO?
No,
State of Decay.
Yeah, State of Decay.
Okay.
I've never heard of a zombie apocalypse MMO.
Well, they were gonna try
Sounds like it'd be a lot more fun than it actually would be.
Yeah, probably not. I mean, you would just have... It would essentially be like Fallout, but multiplayer, right?
Well, kind of.
A zombie apocalypse MMO is what I thought DayZ would be until it turned out it was actually just a random deathmatch simulator.
There were zombies in there.
Save
they
the
just
van
were
immediately.
by far not the threat.
There's no real reason to hang out. We might as well just save the van, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, I'm collecting nuts and bolts.
Did you make you can't afford to make your pads?
Me? I probably can. I'm just
Bird's low because he needs ammo. Yeah.
You just need to go to your crafting menu and click on the handmade heal. Do the handmade one because it's cheaper. You make the handmade healing pad and just click on it 5 times, and then you'll be done with your objective.
I'm talking about making bullets. I'm doing that right now.
But I'm talking about our progression thing we're working on, so we can.
Yeah. Okay.
If you don't make the healing pads, then we literally will not proceed, even if we finish the missions. Like you'll still be stuck on the same quest.
I can do that just to ensure that it gets done. Where should I build?
You know,
you don't put them down. You just craft them. Yeah.
You're crafting
like
so you can place them.
Funny. Okay.
Because that's how traps work in this game, surprisingly.
That's right. Okay. Where are healing pads? Healing pad. Healing pad. Healing pad. Okay.
That's been the weird experience of building bases half the time, is because I haven't been actively crafting traps. I just have like a weird like inventory of RNG traps that I've gotten from the loot machines, and those are the ones that decorate my base.
Okay, I've created healing pads. I'm still gonna need some time to make some bullets because I'm out of bullets.
Yeah, totally understandable.
I need to save 20 survivors, destroy 6 more teddy bears, whack a troll, and destroy 4 server racks.
Look, here's the important thing. Somebody told me to do something in a video game, and I actually listened. Let's all just take a moment to celebrate that happening.
I mean, I'm on a diet, so no cake, but sure.
Use your emotional cookie.
Yay, I love bare minimum cookies.
Hooray!
I mean, really, it's just some flour with water and like a chocolate chip on it, but...
Ew.
Who doesn't like a flower?
Who doesn't like eating flour? I would say anybody who's a human being.
As a kid, I was like absolutely down with just shoving handfuls of flour in my face and then going like, all over the place. It was great.
Okay, see, that's cute. I thought you said you were down with eating flour, and I was going to be like, how did you not wind up in the goddamn hospital?
You guys know where the survivor is nearby?
Upstairs? There's
I've been
one
hearing one.
Here, Bird, hang out for a second. We're getting.
Are we gonna do the drony?
Yeah, it gives us rare materials.
Okay.
Oh, is he in that building?
Okay, so how am I supposed to join your group? Accept your invite or something?
Yep.
We need to salvage what we can from that drone.
Die, wall.
Activate the drone to begin.
I'll just put
We've got
join party.
Defend the drone.
Oh, hello.
That was a
Still
hitch
joined
moment.
and the game lagged.
Sorry.
Game was scared. Yeah, it
Yeah,
actually
the game
says
was like, no content. I don't know about loading.
The game's
Also,
response to Shell joining was to say that you and Wander joined again.
Weird. Yep.
They actually showed all the messages one by one, like the server reset.
Oh, that's funky. That's a bad netcode experience.
Yeah. Should we talk about the plan we were talking about how to handle the series going forward?
This series?
Yeah.
We were talking about the idea of finishing the first zone and then and then coming back when the game's out of early access.
That seems fair, yeah.
Because we've been kind of content starved on like actions to perform in this game.
Yeah, it's kind of the same stuff, and I hope they like.
We might as well finish the first zone, then just come back when it's more done, and hope that it's better.
I thought that we were actually gonna have, like...
If it's not, I had my fun.
Yeah. I'm just like, man. I mean, I waited for like 7 years. I can wait a little longer, I guess. I've waited so long for this game. Almost, I waited for this game longer than No Man's Sky.
Wow.
and I was one of the people that knew about No Man's Sky from its first like announcement that people kind of didn't notice until later.
Yep.
Like there was an early announcement, then there was like a later like E3 announcement that happened like almost a year later. That
so I guess the thing to realize
made
that if Keith has been hyped for something for a very long time,
abandon ship as fast as possible.
Play.
Yeah, stay the hell away from it.
Like the basic gameplay is there, but the balance is like just a weird nightmare,
well,
and they
I think
Skinner boxed it straight to hell, so you can't get to the fun stuff.
Yeah, I think the main problem is like this quest, for example, make 5 healing pads. Oh, and go do two like 30-minute missions. It's like, wait, one of these things is not like the others.
The game is so terrified that you won't understand how to play it that most of the objectives we get for the main progression of the quest that's required in order to continue the game is like craft a thing.
And
but go play the game too.
If you had to craft something as part of a quest, you can do it from a menu and it takes 10 seconds.
Yeah, but
you do the crafting thing really quick, like right when it tells you to, and it wouldn't be literally the entire mission dedicated to that. But not only do they have an entire mission dedicated to crafting, because you literally can't craft outside of missions, so you have to go into a mission to do the crafting itself. But you then also, they add the additional padding of just being like, just play 2 missions. Like, not even a type of mission, no particular goal. They're like, just play the game a bunch and we'll give you more stuff to do later. But like, the problem is that they don't have there's not a wide variety of things to do so far. So play the game a bunch just doesn't, it's not like, wow, yeah, well, I'll just dive into the mad variety this game has. Like, a good example, what is it? I think it's Saints Row. I want to say Saints Row is the franchise that'll be like, hey, just go do stuff. We'll give you a new mission later. And the go do stuff is valid because there's so much stuff. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna get in this vehicle and shoot and spew shit all over the neighborhood and stuff like that. Like, there's like 17 different actions to perform. So like when a game like that pauses for a while, it has stuff for you to do.
Stuff here too, which is really disappointing.
Well, I feel like this game should just give us a giant goddamn checklist. Like, here's all of the things you need to do. Finish them all in any order, and then you unlock the ability to move on to the rocket thing. So, make 5 healing pads, check. Do 10 missions total, check. Level up and like evolve a hero, check.
Yeah, if they wanted to make it feel like prepare for the heist in GTA 5, then give us like a mega quest that's like, do these 10 different things, and like you can do them in any order, and you can try to like make it efficient or inefficient as you go. Like, I'm gonna handle these 3 things in this mission and so on. But instead it's just like, craft some healing pads and then do missions that are irrelevant to the crafting of the healing pads.
What's going on?
And we'll tell you what to do next later.
I think somebody triggered the main.
Oop, Shelf located the van. There's the van.
I did?
Yep.
Oh, there's the van. Okay.
Shell has not located the van, as it turns out. Just the game has decided she has.
Shell has decided she does not believe in vans. She is vagnostic.
She's a van theist.
Vagnostic, yeah.
By the way, if you're in the audience and you don't know what Skinnerbox stuff is, we recorded a podcast recently that's just called Skinnerbox, and man, that will explain at great length that concept.
I guess if somebody is considered a van theist, it means that they think that vans are God. Huh.
I would never.
Yeah, that's why I was saying vagnostic.
You're like an inch away from just saying Van Gogh.
Because then if somebody proves to you that a van exists conclusively, then sure, a van exists. But until then...
What, it's Russell's teapot, but instead it's Russell's van?
Sure.
How do you distinguish between people who worship windowless vans and people who worship Starry Night?
You can't. Whoa!
Whoa! Blowing my mind on this thing we just made up. For me, just a little issue is that like, this game has the problem I encountered with Old Republic.
Yep.
Which is that I was like, first impression I'm like, ooh, I like this. I want more of this. And then, next 17 impressions is I have to do what to get to more of that?
I was having that problem with, I was having that problem hard with, oh shoot.
I'm like, BioWare made a follow-up to one of my favorite games of all time. Hooray! Oh.
Yeah, I was having that problem with Albion Online, actually. Where I was like, okay, this is kind of neat. Oh, you want me to grind... Go mine.
Oh, shit. Dropped in front of us.
Do we have any blue glow? No.
I have blue glow.
I see.
I have 5 blue glow.
Oh. Okay, cool.
I also don't have blue glow. I walked by a blue glow earlier and thought I should pick that up, and then apparently that's where that thought ended.
Well, I suppose you could just not do stuff.
Flip the switch when you're ready.
I also, I kind of feel like I feel like all those resources might be better attributed to like equipping, customizing your loadout. Like your character's loadout has like 10 trap slots, and you equip these 10 traps, which could be like one trap repeating, or the configuration to different traps, and those are the ones that are in your trap budget for that particular mission. Because that would encourage you to use traps during these disposable missions, which otherwise we just don't use because we don't want to waste them.
Yeah, I'd actually
it's rather about traps where we don't use our traps.
I'd actually really rather they
trap this entire game.
I'd rather they make everything way more expensive to build and have no durability.
Yeah, make them permanent, like make them like I like the idea of the trap budget just because it gives you the ability to use traps during these disposable missions. Because like right now the game incentivizes us to not use them here because we can use them on our base where they'll be permanent.
Yep.
Because our base is permanent, but every time we come back here, everything's wiped out again. And frankly, we can just fight these dudes with our guns. So we just do.
Yeah, I feel like the traps just have no utility.
And like they'll probably eventually make sense, but how many dozens of hours of game do you play before you start having to use traps finally?
You more or less have to make it to chapter 2.
Yeah. And people are saying the game is some people are claiming the game's just not balanced for 4 players. I'm like, it's literally the premise of the game though, is 4-player co-op. If you go into random matches on your own when you're not playing with friends, it tries to instantly put you with 4 people you don't know.
Yep.
Like that's how I discovered I finished the tutorials. I clicked on the next mission that I thought was the tutorial that I had to play before playing with you guys, and it put me in another 4-person lobby. I'm like, oh, I guess I made it.
Yep.
Like it didn't even prompt me as to whether I wanted to play with people or not. That's how much this game basically just
that
no,
happened
it's
to me too.
4-player.
I did just immediately get lobbied up. That's right. How have other people been reacting to this game? Because I heard that it's been a pretty cold reception after the initial day or two.
A lot of the videos I see are, it's a great game, don't buy it. And I think that's actually a very valid criticism, because like it's
for a game that's in a paid early access that's not supposed to be bought ultimately.
Yeah, because it'll be free to play for everybody within like a year. So like, just wait.
Don't buy it now. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's totally a fair way of putting it. Yeah.
And there are some like valid reasons why getting on it early kind of would make sense. Like, you know, if you're a YouTuber,
really
you
planning on playing the shit out of this game.
That's the primary reason. Is literally if you're somebody whose livelihood depends on being trendy.
30 seconds left to
Yes. But like even like YouTubers were super tempted to it, and it makes total sense. Like, not a whole lot of people actually want to grind this. This game's been out for what, 2 weeks now? More or less?
Only
I guess
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Definitely longer than 2 weeks.
It's a little bit longer than 2 weeks.
It's
it was
over
Tuesday.
3 weeks.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I'm like 20 plus episodes in or something.
Because I've been out of episodes for a little
Should
while.
probably be about
Good job, team.
20 or 30 at this point.
We defended the van.
Not bad. I think we'll need a
Look
little
at that.
more blue
Recommended build limit, 17 out of 155.
Well, yeah,
Jesus.
because all I did was make a small box around it and say.
They expected us to defend that building with 155 items. And then how much do you have to grind to rebuild that many?
A
How
lot.
much grinding is it to then reacquire all those
It is so
resources?
expensive. Even
That's
building this
terrifying.
box, I've spent this entire period where you guys are shooting at stuff. I'm just tearing up the building around us to replenish my stone.
Do you have that thing that has shields? There it is.
Yeah.
The wall dynamo. I was gonna say, like, this thing's covered in a bubble, like it's not built yet.
Yeah,
but
so the
it's been
constructor
not built
gets
for like an hour.
The constructor gets an ability to like buff up stuff, so it's got a shield.
Oh, is that wall dynamo your skill? You don't have to build it?
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I just toss it down. It's nice.
I was about to be like, why would you build one of those for this mission?
No, it's free. I can use it once per mission.
That's neat.
It's got like a limited range, but whatever. But
I
yeah,
regret
so like
my class somewhat.
So like I've had a lot of fans pick this up and they're pretty down with it. And honestly, I'm still pretty down with it.
Fun.
It is
fun.
I just wish they got rid of the
mindless.
I just wish they got rid of the go do X number of missions before you can progress. It's like
yeah, because they hide the good. If there is good content, they're hiding it from you for some reason behind dozens of hours of grinding. But like the grinding's supposed to come after the game hooks you, like Pokemon Go. They hook you first and then it gets grindy. But this game's like doing the opposite, where it's like it's just immediately grindy. And I don't know what we're grinding towards.
A grenade thrower.
So it becomes the Final Fantasy 13 problem where everyone's like, it gets good 20 hours in. It's like, but you have to do 20 hours of gameplay just to find out then that you maybe do or do not like Final Fantasy 13.
Yep.
Because you could still not like it even after you get to the part that people claim gets good. And that's like a hell of an investment to get to the point that they said it might get better. Or you play EDF, which is neato.
I like how we've destroyed the whole.
That's a
first
four-player
floor of
co-op
this building.
third-person shooter that's wacky and ridiculous and involves joke weapons and self-destruction and Judas moments and giant spiders.
Is that a race?
Judas is the best.
Yeah, there's ghosts in this game. I guess we're at the point where they start appearing.
In EDF, I recently got a gun that has 2 giant turrets on my back that can only shoot straight up, so I have to lean forward and stare at the ground to shoot at ants, and it destroys them.
I got bug spray.
It's as effective as it is stupid.
Yes! There goes the building.
Those are the best combos.
There's a whole
Stupid
building
and effective are
yeah,
great.
if
That's
you
the
get rid of
premise of Orcs Must Die.
If you get rid of all the foundations,
yeah,
it's
if you
gone.
get rid of
But
all
look,
the
there's that
foundations.
The
fence.
entire building.
The fence is floating up there, though.
Yeah, the physics
balcony.
doesn't
Except
quite
for the balcony
react.
fence. Yeah.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh,
but you
no.
can see now, there's like a hint that there might have once been a, there might have once been an office building there. The foundations, oh, is there?
Just a couple computer chairs, a fax machine, a couch, a lone
Those are all the things that are required to make up an office.
vending machine.
A fax machine.
This is what it looks like in a
Couch.
cartoon when a
Stairs.
tornado literally takes a house away. And it's just like the ground floor stuff is just sitting there as if like that's how houses are built. It's just like a frame.
And there's somebody in the bathroom reading a newspaper who's like, hey,
Yeah.
what's the big idea?
I was trying to think of Goldblum quotes.
You may ask me, is it Goldblum or is it Goldblum? I will ask what the hell you're doing.
30 seconds left
Or
to
like,
go.
why you're talking to me. God, I don't remember that quote. You guys ever hear that?
I've seen that. Jeff Goldblum was very memey a couple years ago. It was funny.
Jeff Goldblum is like always memey, which is great, except for the fact that he's never in anything, so it's like, no.
Well, I remember first seeing him in Jurassic Park.
He's just a fly on the wall.
Yep. Alright, wasn't
supposedly-
what was he in
I mean,
Jurassic
Jurassic
Park?
Park was the reference I was
survived, but he
making because
smug.
He was injured. His leg was like mangled. So
That's
he,
right.
Bonus challenge
he pretty
for
much
those.
had to stay in the back of their car for the rest of the
That's the
film.
most beautiful thing
Hey,
I've
are you
ever
ready to see this
seen.
cutscene again?
Quick,
Yeah.
airbrush that on
Or
Yeah.
hear the whole, like,
Hooray.
airbrush that on Velvet.
May the king
Yep.
of Olympus guide
Yeah,
your
Jurassic
journey.
Park was the reference I was making because it's the one where the bathroom gets torn away while he's sitting on the toilet.
That's
But it wasn't
true.
him. It was
No.
it was the bald guy. I
It was
forget
the
his
lawyer.
name.
It was. You're right.
Yeah, it
Just
was the
like
lawyer
guy.
that nobody likes.
That guy gets eaten right on
Oh
the
yeah,
Right.
the lawyer guy. I remember he dies, and they put in like a comical like sound, right?
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
I was thinking for a second there that Goldblum died in that movie, but I forgot he's the main character of the sequel.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
doesn't
The
die in
sequel-
the movie.
The sequel where his daughter's like, I know gymnastics. Let's repeat this a few more times so you know that when it's important later.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's
That
like,
movie made me
gym-
a big Sam Neill fan. It's just because I like Dr. Alan Grant's hat.
Alan.
I thought it was cool.
Was that the movie where like the nightmare scene happens where like a T-Rex Velociraptor talked for a second?
Wait, no, that was
No,
the later
Alan?
one.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Was it even a scene in a movie? Wait, that was probably a joke edit from a review.
Yeah, I
but
was
it's,
gonna
like,
say
burned
it's
into
like a
my
red
brain.
letter media edit.
I think that was Nostalgia Critic.
Yeah,
But, like it's burned
okay,
into my
same
brain
difference.
because it's like one of those like it's one of those things where someone's dreaming and then the thing in the dream says something and then they wake up to the real person or something. But it was
Oh,
like
that's funny.
But the horrifying thing of like the Velociraptor saying Alan, it's like
How would a Velociraptor even say Alan? Is it like, oh,
they
whoa.
do travel in herds. All right, we just need to do another mission, so just hop right back in.
Here, I'll pick a quick one.
That's our next objective. Is
I
just
need
do
to
another
actually
one.
upgrade my hero real quick. Then
Well, you got 2 minutes
That'll be
before
fun.
you even need to.
Yeah, he's
okay.
opening the lobby, and then you have to manually join anyway.
Hey, watch
Yeah.
this. Purchase. Purchase. Alright, I can
Hey,
now evolve my
you-
soldier.
You made it to the star.
Yeah, man. Watch this. Ramirez, upgrade, evolve.
Actually, let's
Oh
not do
my
that.
god.
I haven't evolved any of my heroes yet. Oh, hey.
That gave her a helmet.
Hooray!
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I don't think I used my airdrop the entire time. Whoops.
She is now level 14.
I'm mostly just trying to get every
I
single squad
am
upgrade.
Still weaker than everybody.
Hooray.
Mother crapper.
That's not very nice.
Okay, sorry. But my individual hero power is 41 lightning bolts. That's kind of nice.
Yay!
Yay.
Well, I think mine's at 37. I haven't upgraded her
Oh.
yet. How do you go about upgrading them? You have to use one of your special water droplets, I think it was?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to use
You also
those.
have to have the slot unlocked that allows you to get to, You have to go through your skill tree until you get to the star that has a 2 on it that matches your character class that you want to upgrade. If it sounds convoluted, it's because it is. It's one of the 17 different progression systems happening at once. Hooray!
Oh, are you guys gonna start a mission? Sorry.
Yeah. I'm glad I finally unlocked a heal.
I'm gonna
yeah, that heal is helpful.
Dirt up.
Okay.
Oh. We're doing the
There are cosmetic items going for $150.
This is not the mission I picked.
Ooh. Also this.
Did you pick badly? Wander, how do I find server racks?
Can we do a different?
Yeah.
Can we do a different one.
Yeah, everyone, everyone back out.
Can we do not the exact same mission?
I picked a build the. I thought I picked a build the radar one, and then I looked at something else, and then I guess I clicked on this something else. I don't know.
You
look.
You. Me. I have to kill 5 fist monsters for a challenge.
Here, I could throw us on a 40 difficulty mission and see how that see how that goes.
Series finale.
Poorly. We could actually do that. Just like,
oh god.
Say screw it. Ultra hard mode.
I already have enough experiences with not being leveled correctly for the scenario I'm thrown into. It's called Sundered.
Yeah. That game is fun, but also like, oof.
You cannot beat that game on 1 life. There's no way.
I want to see somebody that can, but I'm never.
No way, because the game has such a like exponential leveling curve, and you can only level by dying. I guess you could walk all the way back.
Yeah, you can actually walk all the way back.
Yeah, so I guess 1 life would be possible if you're really good at then yeah. But doing a level 1 run is impossible. For Sundered.
Oh.
It just has the most brutal leveling curve. Like
I had a really good
run.
And doubts that it's actually gonna matter.
So yeah, as a joke, one of my fans is at a hotel right now, and the internet at the hotel is not enough to watch the stream. So I told my audience to give him a play-by-play. And so everybody's just like actively
describing.
They're like, all right,
paying more attention to what's happening than ever before.
Now he's Skinner boxing. Now he's selecting a mission. Now he's looking at the pay to win
never
stuff.
Been on topic before until now.
Sometimes they are.
Wander's chat is usually on topic.
Yeah. Twitch is usually on topic. YouTube is all over the place, but it looks like
YouTube is give me a shout out.
Oh no. Once you get past the initial part. Now that I'm not doing scrap mechanic anymore, it's not so bad. But YouTube is often very, very nice about greeting each other.
Let's bring it in.
Oh, so they sustain their need for shoutouts by shouting out each other.
It becomes a circle shout.
Circle shout. Hey! No one gonna participate in my circle shout? Thank you.
No, we don't want. No. Don't want to encourage
Fine, I'll just circle shout by myself. What the hell is this thing?
What did I forget about? I was thinking about something. Damn it.
You were thinking about the very nice things that you were going to give me for my birthday.
I heard you say very nice, and I just had to cut you off there.
So, I think one of the things they should probably integrate is actually some of these missions back into the Skinner box a bit better. Like, this mission right now is like, we're supposed to be defending a landing site with a weather balloon filled with data, I guess? Like, this would be a perfect experience for having, like,
You built a stairway on top of me.
Well, edit it so you can get around it or something.
I like how we're, like, not allowed to even, like, walk into the landing zone. It's like a solid purple,
you found it.
Solid orange block.
Done. A fortified landing site.
Shall this treasure chest is mean?
It's a mimic.
And I was dead.
I was gonna say something. I can't. Damn it.
The bouncing package, come back! It like bounced all the way down.
Shell's
here.
like little mission reward just ran off without her.
Jurassic dinos, right? Okay. Right, Keith.
But yeah, I don't know. I think this mission.
Do a commentary on Secret of the Ooze.
I think this mission specifically would be great if it gave you like a research bonus, like to the research Skinner box, because you know how we have like that slow buildup of research on a given day or whatever. If we could actually
get that in any way besides waiting.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
that's literally not gameplay.
Yeah, I have kind of enjoyed it because I'm progressing without playing the game, so it means I can come back and like slowly get a power boost.
That's literally what. That's why it's a Skinner box. Is that it's literally a mechanic for making you feel addicted even when you're not playing. That's why people come up with those phone apps where you're like, send these people on missions on your phone while you're not playing Mass Effect or World of Warcraft or even freaking Old Republic and so on.
And then 80% of the time they don't even work. It's like they have a 10% chance of giving you like $3.
Whoa!
They're just trying to suck you back into playing the game
with
constantly.
A laser.
By constantly reminding you on your phone that you can come back to play the game.
It's killing me, actually. I died.
And the end goal is, of course, just to keep you engaged with the game for longer so you are more likely to actually spend money on it in its microtransactions. Because there's a one-to-one ratio between games that have monthly fees or microtransactions and games that have a phone app with like real-time elements to it.
I have some apps on my phone that are for like oh, you're fine. That are for like language.
Where did it go?
Learning foreign languages.
It was probably that encampment right there. I'll be with you.
We can't make it. So we can't make it land faster.
Yeah, you can. No. Give me a second, and I'll be with you.
I don't like effectively like sign into the app or something for like a day. It just like starts spamming me endlessly. And I should uninstall it, but I also just need to uninstall everything on my phone because it is a virus.
Oh.
The story doesn't really have an end.
I don't even remember the beginning.
Is that to do with the laser beam? Oh shit! Hi.
Does it look like a regular husk? But he's big and
he has
tall.
a huge head.
Yeah. That's a laser husk. So part of the way I'm going to make this more interesting as we move towards the ending is just repeatedly dragging us up in difficulty.
Okay.
So how do you start the landing?
I'll be right there.
I wanted a long wait.
I wanted to finish upgrading the wall and put some traps down.
Is Laser Husk related to Elon Musk?
Yes.
Their names, Ryan.
Definitely not.
Yeah. Oh. So a laser husk is what happens when Elon Musk succeeds with like all of his stuff. Like
he levels up.
Yeah. Eventually,
the power of his laser beams.
Well, no. Once he makes it to Mars, and he's got like the colony set up and whatever, it then turns into like the end game for Elon Musk, where he turns into some kind of unholy murder monster and kills the entire crew in the most realistic Mars survival horror movie ever.
Jeez, I didn't realize that Elon Musk was Shea Gorath.
I think that was the plot of South Park.
I don't know.
Was it?
Does South Park have a plot?
I think that was. There was a whole thing where Cartman was all psyched about Elon Musk and going to the moon and everything, but then he didn't want to go to the moon because he thought that all of the girls would go hyper feminist and kill everybody on the moon, and then it'd become like a weird Amazon planet. It's a weird storyline because Cartman's a terrible person.
That does sound like a really weird storyline.
So he's literally trying to sabotage the mission to Mars because he thinks that that's gonna happen for some reason.
Huh. I didn't watch South Park at all lately.
I can't stop.
I
can't.
I feel like I haven't missed anything. Like, I think the last episode I watched was when Randy Marsh was actually Lord, and I was like, does this show have ideas anymore, or are they just throwing shit at a wall at this point?
That was my favorite recent season, because that was the season where they're like, you know what? Continuity. That's what we're doing now. So the entire season had all the storylines would actually keep going as an ongoing season. So like him being Lord wasn't a standalone.
Confusion.
Yeah, like him being Lord wasn't a standalone joke for one episode.
Yeah, because when I saw the episode, he was Lord, but it was just like a side thing.
Like,
it wasn't a main plot point. I was like, I don't remember when he became Lord at the start of this episode. But...
Yeah, there was a whole episode dedicated to Lord because Lord's one of those. I guess Lord's one of those like online people like type music celebrities where they create their music and then they just put it out and they're not really about like performances and stuff like that. And then the joke was that like when she finally goes out and puts a performance and shows up live, like she's Randy Marsh.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Like so, Randy Marsh like does the songwriting, does all the singing and everything, and then after all the post production, he sounds like Lord. When he does live shows and everyone hates it.
Funny.
Yeah, this is making fun of all the post-processing that goes into music, and then when he shows up live, he's just Lord, and it's like everyone's just confused.
No,
What are we supposed to be doing, Wanderbot?
Well, don't put ramps where the zombies will go up them.
Wait, did somebody put
Hey.
a ramp into the
But
launch
I wanted
thing?
to get up here.
Shell, there's a ramp over here.
I didn't know
Just
there
set
was
up
a ramp over
just set
there.
up a kitty wall.
Use your eyes.
Wait, why is it a laser ramp? Like, it actually has force field.
It's because I create force fields.
Y'all
Okay, any
wasn't
of you guys got
listening
any
earlier.
ceiling traps?
Sorry, I was pondering
We need
about...
to put ceiling traps? I mean, I don't know if I have any.
You
There,
don't have
now
to.
now the ramp is safe.
Awesome.
I did it.
What the fuck? Oh, right. We don't actually need a door.
I put a
Hold on,
Rugrats
Keith.
kitty wall in the way. Now they can't run
that
up the
does
ramp.
actually
Kitty.
help.
I thought you said kitty. And I was like,
no.
what? I don't understand cats having
Let's
walls.
see if I can
No.
do this. There we go.
Pick wall trap. Oh,
Any of
pick
you
wall
guys got,
trap.
like, a
That's
really long-
pick up wall.
Any of you guys got a long range rifle? Because we got to shoot the balloon down.
The balloon?
I have a
I have
rifle.
rifles.
Oh, that's how it happens.
Yeah, you got to hit
Where's
it.
the balloon? Up there?
Unfortunately, my guns have some drop off. I
can't tell if I'm hitting it or not.
got a rocket launcher. Let's see if this works.
Uh-oh.
Yes, it does.
Oh.
No, it doesn't. We gotta wait. We gotta wait for it to get down a little bit
Oh,
more.
wow, really?
Oh, is it
Yeah.
still
Fall
too high
down?
up?
Yeah, apparently so.
Huh.
What am I aiming for? Just the balloon in general?
Yeah, you gotta just hit the balloon in general.
My bullets look like they're disappearing.
Yeah, my bullets look like they're disappearing too. It might be too far still.
Oh. Well, what do you guys have to do lately?
I've been up to work. So
Oh,
let
did
me
your
tell you, work has been insane lately.
did your like big project thing finally finish?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
And
we're apparently not joking anymore.
well, you spent all of last week being like, "Oh, I'm so stressed about this big deadline and this big deadline."
So I managed to do everything that I could, and then another team.
Here, Keith, we
promised-
actually want them to go down the staircase if we can get them to
Yeah.
do so.
I'm trying to tell
Because
the
that's what
story you
the
just
tests are.
asked about.
Sorry,
Trying to make them not jump off the ledge directly on top of our building.
Yeah.
All right, so I finished everything that I could, and then like got to a point where I needed another team to do something for me, or not for me, but like in general, something that they needed to do to get the project finished. And they said like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna work on it through the weekend," and I was like, "Cool, sounds great." And I watched their work log for the weekend, and nobody did a goddamn thing the entire weekend. And
The important
somebody
thing about
reached
working in an
out.
office is that everyone lies to you.
Yeah. Somebody reached out from, like a senior manager reached out, and they said, like, if you guys start this on Monday morning, you will not finish it. And they started on Monday morning, and they did not finish it. So that deadline went, woo! And now I'm officially just, like, washing my hands of it.
Well,
I mean, the next
you
best
weren't,
thing to
you weren't formally
finishing a
attached to the
project
project.
is- What's up?
You weren't formally attached to it, so like nothing bad can happen to you.
I mean, no, I wasn't really formally attached to the project, and so far as, like, I said I would do my part of it, but there's not really, like, an
Okay.
official, like, I'm
Balloon's coming down.
responsible for making it happen, you know?
Balloon's coming down?
Yep. Yeah,
hit
I
it
guess
now?
once
Yes,
it
you can.
yeah once it has an HP. Whoa!
Wow!
that was
fast.
immediate.
When I
like,
looked up, it had
"Wow."
1 health. Anyway, so as I was saying, the next best thing to solving a problem at work is passing it off to somebody else to solve.
Oh.
I
Synergy.
have become incredibly jaded about office work in the course of like 2 months.
Oh.
And we're in month, like,
just wait till you reach
7.
a year.
Oh man, it's okay.
Never
I
again.
mean,
Never
So
again.
I still
I
have
still
that like
actually vastly prefer it to anything else I could be doing. So I'm pretty cool with it, all things
Whoa, stuff is
considered.
coming around the bottom.
But
yeah I'm down at the bottom.
It
Don't worry.
is decidedly not a glamorous like lifestyle.
I actually attached traps to the bottom, so the bottom is the safest part. Let me know if you run into
Something
trouble.
got
What
at
have
on
night.
you
fort?
been up to, Kufamanga? Have you been watching movies and playing video games.
Yep. Somehow
Nice.
this is working.
Very nice. I'm real happy for you. It sounds like a really
Very
fun
determined
lifestyle.
to never go back to any of my never again jobs. Or learn
Sounds
about new ones.
great. Really super stoked.
I'm pretty
that you
sure
can
that a
make it work for
restaurant-
you.
I'm pretty sure a restaurant would also be a never again job.
Yeah, who
pretty
the hell?
sure-
Why would you ever work for a restaurant? Unless you're the owner or chef.
That's the number one thing everyone always suggests that I should work at. When I was talking about when I was dealing with not having a job, and it seems like the opposite of my personality.
So, what would you recommend the item? Nothing. Everything here sucks.
Teriyaki chicken. Just always
Scrambled
teriyaki
eggs are
chicken.
kind
You're
of
like,
okay because
no, no,
can't screw
no.
that up.
We just recommend the next store over and over again.
Yeah, well, yeah. Keith would recommend the place that he orders takeout from, which is where he gets his teriyaki chicken from.
Listen, I don't even like this place. They just hired me.
Yeah, they pay
Oh,
me,
man.
which I mean, I guess I like, but I mean, what you really want is the teriyaki chicken from like
From 2 towns over.
yeah. Look, it's worth the delivery fee.
Finding out about the teriyaki place from my friend and coworker was the best part about working at the waterboard.
Oh, of course he has a relevant story. Wow.
I mean, everything is relevant when it's teriyaki
What?
chicken.
I had a
and
coworker
Keith
that was
for-
like, "Here's where I have lunch." That's the story. And then I knew about this place, and I'm like, "Yes."
No, but you said specifically teriyaki.
yeah,
How?
no, he's referring to me talking about going to teriyaki.
Oh,
He's referring to
Wander
past
already knows the story?
conversations.
Oh, okay.
Not
How
a story,
dare
it's
you
just- it's
draw
just, I get
upon...
I just like a teriyaki place in the
How
area.
do
There's
you?
no story.
How dare you draw upon context of which I am not aware?
How
okay?
dare you remember things about your friends?
I don't know
Yeah,
anything about your
you-
life.
Yeah,
Another file.
Bird didn't even know that you're terrified of sharks, Keith.
I thought you were
Who
just
the
referring to
fuck
them.
isn't?
I thought you were just referring to them as knives, as swimming knives as a joke, not like
No,
that's your deep
No.
held belief about sharks.
they're underwater missiles with teeth.
Hey, Bird.
Did you ever watch Shark Week?
Bird,
No.
come stand next to Ow. Wow.
I watch things that are scripted and
Don't
shit.
forget to repair shit, by the way. Like, these guys are,
I can't.
I don't care.
I made everything out of wood and then stopped having wood. I was like, wait a minute.
5.
What am I supposed to be doing next to you, Wander?
No, I got it. I
Oh,
healed
we
the both
have-
of you.
We have hostiles.
Yeah, if you guys are getting, like, slamma-jammed, go downstairs for a little bit, because I can cover up here, because this place sucks.
Clamajam.
Slam-a-jam.
Like, something about that word just like burrowed itself into my brain and just shut down every other thread I had going on.
Whoa,
It was just
birdcatcher,
like-
slam-a-jam.
Birdcatcher had a child, slam a jam, damn thing. What? He has a
Went
child?
wild.
What?
Slam-a-jam. You made a
Man,
feral
that
child.
would be that would be a very weird version of that song if the lead singer, like in the middle, got very
He's just
confused about the
his own
lyrics.
lyrics.
Whoa, Black Betty, bam, ba, jam, whoa, Black Betty. What are these words? Can somebody blam, bam?
Yeah.
Well, I can refer you to the Wikipedia page where they try to determine the meaning of Black Betty.
During the guitar solos, you just see him lean away from the mic and just yell at the drummer a whole bunch. Like, whoa, Black Betty.
Hey, Keith, how do you like my weaponry?
How do you this freaking YouTube encoding destroying particle effect?
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Wow.
I'm gonna look at the ground so people don't say, like, why'd
What?
your video become a crap?
When I look at that, I realize 2 things. 1, the video's gonna take forever to render. 2, that all that time spent rendering will be wasted because YouTube will destroy it.
Yep.
YouTube hates static effects. So I watch a review show called What the Flick for movies sometimes, and that's the dumbest thing ever is that their intro has a TV static screen, like they're trying to be all like...
Oh, and it fucks
in
up
the
the
moment.
recording, so it just looks like
Yeah.
a blurry mess.
Not only does it look
Yeah.
bad when the video starts, but like then it cuts to the people and it still hasn't gone back to normal yet. And so like when it
Right,
cuts to the
because
people,
it takes
they're
a
all
couple of
squares.
frames. It takes a couple of frames to, like, transition
And
all
no
the
one
data.
caught it or thought about it or learned from it at any point. Like, it's a terrible YouTube intro.
I mean, YouTube intros just in general just feel kind of wasteful.
That's some extreme damage. What's getting us?
What do you think the YouTube intro for Habanero in Your Butt Gaming would be?
Kyle successfully
I'm just gonna hit this for a while.
Followed
This
by
mission
like
is so long.
Let's have a pit stop where we hit a pinata for a while. Whee!
this is one of the shortest missions I could pick.
Bill, tell me a story.
Oh no.
Wait, what?
I want to hear a story.
A story? Well,
Yeah.
actually, I had a really weird dream the other night.
All right,
And-
let's hear about the weird dream.
Data's looking good.
Okay, so Carl and I went to visit you in Ladybird. Except
Oh, that's
you,
a lovely dream.
Except I don't really know what you guys look like
I like
in
this
person.
dream. It has me in it.
Well, so the interesting thing was you had 3 kids, and
Oh.
they were like they were
Well,
like
damn.
they were like toddlers. So you had like 2.
And you fed them all via regurgitation.
Ah.
And habaneros in the
baby
butts.
bird.
but they and then you also had a big mastiff dog and a
What?
cat. Yes, you had a cat and a dog.
I have no bunnies in your dream, but I have a mastiff.
And
Yes.
children.
Yeah, and the
Are
mastiff
you
was
telling me the dreams don't make sense?
so the mastiff was so large and so friendly, but it would clobber people over and proceed to drool on them, and it was just funny. The cat, however, was really nasty.
I had a cat too.
No, yes, but the cat was nasty. It grabbed my sweater and started tearing at it like nothing I'd ever seen before. It was like it was acting like a dog.
Huh.
And we were eating dinner, and then we were going to a gaming convention. Except we had to wait in a weird waiting room and choose what kind of rewards we were going to get. And it was just like,
Whoa.
we were like ticking off boxes of like gear and stuff. I'm like, what are we doing here? And it was just weird. The kids were really cute though and very well behaved.
It better
That's
be.
just confusing.
Kyle successfully
I like-
freed.
Some parts of that dream.
So I've had new versions of the school dream.
Praise
school
the
Oh,
dream?
me too. But let's hear
The-
yours.
The dream where you wake up and you realize that it's finals day and you forgot or something like that kind of crap.
Yeah.
I've had that, except like I have a YouTube show for YouTube Red and I don't know what it is.
Oh, that is amazing.
Like it's just that same anxiety about being unprepared for all the responsibilities of
Wait,
your life just
Keith,
keeps
that's a
reforming
funny
itself
one.
in new ways.
Keith, if we ever get big enough that we have a YouTube Red show, it should be
if YouTube Red's still
reenacting.
around.
Yeah, it should be reenacting that feeling you have when you believe you're late for school like 6 years later, and just like every
I've turned
episode is
anxiety into a
standalone and just
performance
one
before.
of. Yeah, it's just like every episode is one of those like massive panic attacks where you're like,
The
That
intro
you-
of every episode is you
Did I
being
tell
like,
you
"Oh
guys
shit,
about
we
when
forgot
I was
about
a
this
junior in high
channel."
school?
What
No.
did you do now?
When I was a junior in high school, we had the ability to do a presentation about anything for 2 minutes because they just wanted to use up a day, basically.
Oh, like a capstone.
So my
Gotcha.
entire presentation was about waking up in the morning of the day that you have to do a presentation as somebody that gets anxiety about doing presentations.
Aww.
Did you
How
actually plan it,
delightfully
or
So it was,
did
meta.
it was a 2-minute speech about my own anxieties, essentially in first person in real time.
did you plan it out and like make a good job of it, or?
Yeah, it was scripted.
Nice.
There was
dude,
even a
that sounds
joke.
awesome.
There was even a joke about using my iPod to try to calm down and listen to music, and the song is fucking the 8 Mile song. Where it's like the
You
word
were
the
a
song,
meme in
which is
high
a,
school.
which was
I
a
guess I shouldn't
song.
be surprised.
Which is, it's like itself is a song about literally the thing I was doing. So I was like, boom, meta.
That is too many layers of irony. Good job, man. Good job.
It went better than any speech I've ever done. Thing in front of a class. Didn't stop me from fucking up in the future and other ones I would do from then on. Turns out, unlike Disney movies, you don't just get over shit.